Okay, so it's been a week since we replaced this section of plywood on the power piece of the floor. The epoxy is fully cured and we're going to remove it now and see what happened. Let's go take this back over here. Okay, so here it is. Everything looks good. Nice and flat. Tony, step on it, see if there's any wobble in it.
It seems so.
Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now this plywood here is 1/2 inch. What we really needed was 3/8. So what we're gonna have to do is plane or layer this plywood off to get it down to original thickness, so when we put it back in the floor it'll register properly and not be a little high on one side and throw things out of whack. So the next thing is to get a power plane, which I found in my office. I think it's Troy's. Thank you, Troy, appreciate it. And I'm going to power plane one layer of this plywood off. Okay, so we got the plywood down to the right thickness. Nicholas cleaned it off, wiped off all the loose dust, and then Tiny got some polyester resin and thickened it with some Calcil, sealed in all the gaps, filled in all the seams, and we did a light skim coat over the entire surface of the exposed plywood, so that when we go to lay the fiberglass on top, the exposed wood, the dry wood, doesn't suck excess resin out of the cloth as it cures. So we get a nice good bond, a nice good decent saturation, and no dry spots. Okay, so the plan is to start repairing this
And I covered the new wood with some fiberglass so we can get this onto the floor. Okay, so it took quite a while to set this up. This is our setup for laying glass. These blocks are a little bit in the way, but that's as far out of the way as we could have got them. So we're gonna lay down our fiberglass, and we'll eventually have to come back to it. But yes, this has to be done first. And we use a plastic bag over the piece of wood this time because we ain't had no more wax paper. So we're gonna start cutting glass and pouring resin, and then we're gonna do the side. So we just finished laying up the fiberglass on one side of this, I guess what you call it, a cubby, on one side of this cubby. And we're gonna wait 30-40 minutes for us to set up and show you guys how it went. And in the meantime, we're gonna get to work down here, laying resin down here. Okay, the resin is mixed, so the time is ticking. We need to get working fast. Let's go.
Hey guys, you probably noticed by now that we have a nice new logo for Blackbeard Boatworks. It was designed by a graphic artist by the name of Timothy Roberts, local guy, very talented, you know, very happy with how it came out. So I'd like to take this opportunity to explain the basic process or thought process that we went through on getting it done. Because we're Blackbeard Boatworks, you know, it's piratey, right? And we want to incorporate the soul of grease in it. So what we did was Nathaniel took a photo, head-on shot of the boat, which I'll post so you could see. And Timothy took that and created this image here, right? Which is replacing the skull, which would be in a normal skull and crossbones scenario on a pirate flag. The cigars here with Nicholas's idea, because Daddy loved to smoke his cigars, so we replaced the bones with the cigars. The smoke here not only is just the smoke from the cigar, but it's also a representation of Blackbeard's beard. As the tale is told, Blackbeard, when he would raid or attack, he would light parts of his beard on fire. So this also represents that. I'll post an image of that so you could understand what I'm talking about. The Blackbeard boat works is in red. Why? Because red was Daddy's favorite color. Simple as that. The blacked out screen, the blacked out windshield represents a pirate's eye patch. And yeah, we just tried to create something cool looking that incorporated the boat, the pirate, and Daddy all in one. And I think it came out pretty good. Also, we're working on getting some t-shirts made up so that we could wear them in the videos, and if possible create a little bit of revenue to help purchase supplies to get this project done. You know, we're working on spare time and spare money, and you know, the spare money right now is at a minimum, so anything would help. So if you feel like you would like to purchase one, you know, I'll post our email address in the description, and just send us a note. Haven't quite worked out how much it would cost yet, but I'll get back to you with that. And definitely there's no obligation to purchase anything, so if you feel like you want to help support us in that way, we would greatly appreciate it. And I think I'll end this video on that note. I'll put up Daddy's photo of the video, which I forgot to do in the last video, so I'm not gonna forget this time. And again, appreciate all you guys for watching. God bless you all, and that's all.